everybody what's going on. Joe Digital in the mix here at the crib, just hanging out, chilling out. Just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick, say what's up, see what is good. Hoping, wishing, praying that you all are having a highly abundant, blessed day in the mix. All right. It is Joe Digital, having fun, you know what I mean? Just want to share with y'all real quick what I'm working with crystal wise, okay? Just like last evening, I got the Apparel going, okay? I have the black tourmaline going, okay? And also, really, I don't need it, but I always love to pair my black tourmaline with selenite in the mix, okay? Apparel, accessing higher levels of angelic realms, okay? Ascension energy, angel energy, connection with source. All right. Black tourmaline absorbs all negative energy, dispels all negative energy, and is a spiritual protector. Okay. Selenite is an aura clearer cleanser. It is a magnificent crystal for charging other crystals like that. You know what I'm saying? And also, this too as well brings forth a lot of angel energy and can clear the space that you're in as well as your own energetic body. All right. Amazing crystals that I'm working with in the mix. All right. Yeah, I just want to let you know that you have shifted paradigms, you have shifted timelines. Okay. You are in a different timeline right now where things are really, turn it up a little bit. That's kind of my joint right there. You are in a different space right now. You are in a real different space right now as far as even how you feel, even how you see yourself. All right. And it's seeming as if, it's looking as if you are showing up as if you are really unbreakable and unstoppable. Okay. This is an extension of the message that I said last night. Okay. I just kind of was thinking about it and I wanted to add on. Okay. Also, too, sidebar, y'all already know I got a lot of different power stones going on in this crystal. I mean, in this necklace as well. All right. Usually I don't disclose rather what crystals I'm working with, but I will tonight. I have the onyx going here, selenite here. All right. On the inside, I have Super 7 amethyst. I have labradorite. I have blue agate. All right. I also have blue obsidian. Different. I don't even know if y'all got blue obsidian. Aqua obsidian. That's what it's called. Aqua obsidian. And also I have peridot going on in the mix. Y'all already know MOLDAVITE's in the mix. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying before I interrupted myself. You are in a space right now where you are able to build a foundation of all of your trial and error, all of the things that you have experienced, and you are able to stand on your truth. Okay, you are able to stand in your truth and on your truth, and really, you're in a space where your strength and your wisdom and your guidance is one that you can command at will. Okay, you are able to command things into existence. You are able to command positivity into your existence. You are able to command love into your existence. You are able to command these things from yourself. All right, because that's the most important thing, is you have to be able to experience what you wish to experience before you can experience it from anyone else. All right, so when I say you are commanding love from yourself, or happiness or joy or prosperity, it is something that you will feel internally first. Okay, and these are not things that you have these are not things that you have to have tangibly first in order to feel special. These are things, this is an energy space, this is an energy body that you embody, that you cultivate rather. And the beautiful thing about it is you are in a place right now where things are really just kind of shifting for you, all right? And like I was saying last night, and I'll say it tonight, you you used to have to work so hard in order to get things to go your way. You used to have to really and work and use all of your life force energy to just kind of like create your newest reality. But right now you're on such a high frequency, things are actually becoming a magnet toward you. You are actually being magnetic with what you call into your life, what you call into your experiences. And in return, these experiences are your confirmation that the work that you have been putting in previously is working and will continue to work. All right, go ahead and hit the like button. Um, yeah, we're just in a space right now where things are going extra good, and you don't have anything really challenging you. You don't have anyone really challenging you. Um, you have done your big return to senders. All right. Now, also, I want to say you have called your power back as well. I'm actually looking at this crystal right here because it kind of look to me. It kind of looks like, I don't know if y'all know about like when you know how like if you buy fish from a fresh market or whatever, and it has that look where it's like you have like the scales, but then you have like the underneath. I'm just looking at this right now, and I'm like, this looks kind of like you know something of that nature. But anyways, neither here nor there. But you have really no adversaries. Like you don't have any nemesis really in your energy space. You have really done, as I said earlier, a return to sender. Because you really recognize and realize that all of that energy was not yours. Okay, you're not walking around angry. You're not walking around with a chip on your shoulder. You're not walking around um, looking for anything low vibrational because your vibration is so high. um, you are actually cultivating more experiences where you are actually experiencing more high vibrational things because you have called your power back from those situations, from those people, from even from tangible items. It could be like things that you've been meaning to throw away that you haven't, but you finally did it. And it's just a lot of stuff really that has shifted. All right, you have shifted into a new timeline where you are intentional. You don't even have to speak things really into existence necessarily. You can just be. Just you being is calling forth a lot of your blessings, a lot of your prosperity, a lot of your abundance. And you are really a catalyst for change, okay? Because you have done the change. You have done the inner work. You have done the shadow work. You have healed. You have become whole again. You have integrated the dark aspects with the light aspects, and you have um, created a singularity within yourself where you are okay. You are okay with things that are going great, and you are also okay with things that are not. And you learn from any and all circumstances, um, good or bad, And so I just wanted to say that are really working. You are really working in an energy where you're not really having to extend high levels of your energy in order to make things what you needed to be. You're just kind of just being. You're really just walking in your power, which is the love frequency, which is positivity, joy, happiness, and in return, you are bringing more scenarios like that into your life without the effort because the effort has already been done, the work has already been done, and it's just we are in a new paradigm. We have shifted into a new paradigm where more opportunities are coming in, You know, more financial opportunities are coming in. And when I say financial opportunities, I'm speaking more in line of the ideas and the concepts. You know, they're actually coming to you. You're getting nudges from your higher self, divine spirit, you know, the most high, the universe, God, you know, whatever you resonate with. And you're able to actually build that bridge and be able to really use the information that you're getting and the downloads that you're getting so that you can create. And you know, when I think about creation, when I think about creating, when I think about that, I think of the word life force energy, and I also think about the crystal carnelian. Carnelian is a crystal that I used to have. I don't have it right now, um, but I'm actually looking to get another one pretty soon. And that is a creative. That's a creativity crystal. You know, that's one of those crystals that you get when you are looking to embody more creativity and just a more of a zest for life and just more of a happy vibe where you feel like you're in a more comfortable space where you can create and bring the things from your imagination into the physical realm. All right. And I just feel like what you're experiencing now is really a version of yourself that you may have never met before and you may have always wanted to become. And now you're actually really in this time right here and right now, you're walking in that energy. You're being that version of yourself that you always wanted to be. You're becoming, not even becoming, you really are truly that version, the one that you imagined, the one that's thriving, the one that's winning, the one that's able to um, do away with fear, do away with lack, really step into your abundance. And you know, you don't have to worry about if anything's being promised to you because you're co-creating your reality, which is you as the co-creator, you're teaming up with the source of creation itself. And by you using your imagination, you're able to tap into the creativity of the most high, you know, through the downloads, through your third eye and your crown chakras being open, and you're able to really embody the likeness of um, taking things that are in your imagination and making them physical. And it's a really amazing space to be in. You know, that's a space with no fear, with no lack. That's a space that's also, you know, on the flip side, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of care, there's a lot of self care, there's a lot of care that you are having for yourself, that you are giving to yourself. You are, um, even for some of y'all, I see you all leaving. You know, some of you may be leaving a job or leaving a place where you live or leaving a town, you know, because you're following your dreams, you're following your heart. And trust and believe there's going to be some money involved. You know, I see y'all really being a magnet for just people who are looking for you, that are looking for your specific skill set, what you have to bring to the table, who you are. You doing YouTube like myself, and a lot of you have a lot of charisma. You have a lot of high levels of charisma and enthusiasm, and it shows up when you create your YouTube content, and people just love your content, and they really can't wait for you to push record and even go live like how I'm doing right now. You know, like a lot of you, the collective, you are really in a space where people want to um, just see what you have going on, you know, and even if you're having a mundane day or just like a normal, as the young people say, regular degular day, people still want to tune in to see what you have to say about that as well. And it's because your authenticity shows that You don't have to have it all figured out in order to show up and be authentic and tap in with your collective, because that's what I do. I'm always creating. Y'all see a lot of the content. I'm actually adding some new levels of content, to my content. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to speak a little bit about myself. Um, I'm actually adding a new layer into a lot of the things that I'm doing as well, and probably you've been checking it out. I've been doing a lot of short form videos and a lot of long form videos, which really are not that long, but I'm getting into the traveling content, all right, because I know a lot of you out here in the collective, y'all love to travel and stuff like that. So, I've been putting out some links, some affiliate links. Of course, it's affiliate links. And if you are traveling and you want to support your boy, these are affiliate links. Go ahead and tap in with me. I got the special rates just for you. Okay. Super discounts over there. And of course, I'm rocking with Expedia. So if you see Expedia links in any of my posts, that is me posting affiliate links. All right. And if you are looking to travel, if you are looking to take a plane, or if you're looking for hotels, if you're looking for rental cars, if you are looking for activities, things to do, packages, cruise ships, hey, I feel like this is the perfect time, especially for me, because I feel super enthusiastic. I feel, like my charisma levels are up, and I feel like, I'm comfortable enough now in front of the camera to really just kind of put it out there. And whereas, before I used to be super shy. So, anyways, shameless plug. If you are interested and you're motivated, links are in the description. Pinned link is in the comments. All right. And in my bio as well. All right. So these are confirmations. That's one of my new services. That's a confirmation. Um, that's one of my new services that I've been kind of implementing into my descriptions as well. And by the way, I just want to say too, go ahead, and if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and comment, leave some comments in the comment sections. I always love the comments. Always love to read the comments and see what you all are feeling and thinking. Go ahead and share this with 2 or 3 like-minded people, all right? And if all else, if all else is in alignment, may these videos that I create for you inspire you to create whatever it is that you create, whether it's YouTube videos as well, or a business that has nothing to do with YouTube. May my work inspire you as well. Real quick, I just want to go ahead and throw that in there before I finish my message. So yeah, you are in a new timeline where you are unshakable. You are no longer confused with who you are or what you bring to the table. You are very focused. You are laser focused. You know your goals. Your visions can manifest, will manifest, and it will be something that helps yourself as well as many other people. And this is the season where you are showing everyone that you have enough courage to really pull through and get everybody the services that they need. You're willing to provide a service, and you're willing to, really step into this role. A lot of you all out there are really getting into the entrepreneur space where you're creating money, and money is coming to you, or finances are coming to you, you know, in real time or overnight. A lot of you are waking up to messages where you have received um, messages where you have finances are on the way. Um, some of you are getting plenty of messages like that throughout the day, where people are smashing that buy button, or You know, for those of you all who are here on YouTube doing the YouTube journey, you know, a lot of you all are reaping the benefits of being a content creator, or TikTok or Instagram, or I know Facebook does it too. Um, but still in all, I just want to let you know that you had enough courage to get away from that toxic job. You had enough courage to move away from that town that, even though you have a lot of love for it, there's some things about it that may be toxic. I don't know, but you would know your story better than anyone would. But anyways, you're kind of conquering. This is how you are conquering your fear. This is how you are conquering every fear, not just your fear, but just fear in total. You're conquering it by being active, by being, by putting things in motion, by not being idle. You know, idle meaning staying still and waiting for the perfect moment. When I say idle, that's what that means: staying still and waiting for things to be perfect in order for you to be able to accelerate. You're not idle. You are not idle. You are ready and willing and able and motivated, and you know, you are in a space where you are just like really creating um, avenues where things work out for yourself as well as others. And you know, I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm super proud of you all. I'm super happy that you all are tapping in with yourself, and you are showing up unapologetically authentic. You are showing up unapologetically authentic, and you know, you just vibing out, and you don't mind sitting alone. You don't mind sitting by yourself. You don't mind being by yourself and to yourself. And we all know that in pure silence is when you get your biggest downloads. When you get your biggest downloads, that's when you get your biggest breakthroughs. And you know, it's just a frequency. You know, it's a frequency. I was actually watching some videos about frequency earlier. Um, I think it was the 342 hertz. I forget which one it is, where it's like it's such a high frequency that um within a month's time, if you listen to it a lot or every day, you can kind of shift your reality into a abundance or a flow state. I got to do some more research on that because it was so interesting. Because I'm always listening to sound healing. I listen to sound healing all the time, whether it's sound healing, healing bowls, um, um, sound bowl, or tuning fork. I'm always clearing the energy within, you know, myself, my chakras, and as well as, you know, wherever I'm at, you know, through listening to sound healing and deep meditation. But as you all know, as you sit in silence, that's where you get your biggest downloads. That's where you get your greatest ideas, and that's where you get your biggest breakthroughs, through sitting with yourself and just being super observant with what is coming in. And you know, as I say in a lot of my videos, being being undistracted, you know, like, you know, going through space where you are not distracted is where you are able to actually really tune in and grab and grasp the ideas as they come in. Because you know, when you're distracted, you get the ideas, but they come in as glimpses, and before you know it, you know, if you're not a note taker, you're like, what was that thought? What was that idea? And then you actually end up getting a lot more frustrated with the idea of not having the idea, as opposed to not being distracted and really being able to sit and let it materialize, um, and seeing what it means for you and, you know, to your journey. So it's really you're really at a space right now where you are super confident, and you are willing and able to help not only yourself but other people, and finding their purpose, your purpose. And it actually helps you. It actually helps you strengthen your purpose, because even though your purpose may be something totally different, by you showing up consistently every day and being a constant reminder that there's no fear, it's actually giving other people the courage to show up and be truly authentic. All right. Quick message. I don't know if I have any more else to say, but I just wanted to encourage you all to um, keep showing up for yourself every day. I just want to encourage you all to keep striving, and I just want to encourage you all to really, really get rid of anything negative. If there's ever anything negative or low vibrational, um, don't hesitate to just kind of like step away from it. You don't have to necessarily get rid of it, but just get far away from it as you feel you need to, so that you can really sit in your own energy and not be influenced by anything, person, place, or thing that is low vibrational. All right, and continue to take care of yourself. Continue to love yourself. Continue to strive daily for your dreams and your goals, because by you having a full cup, you are able to help others. By you being whole and operating out of 1,000% instead of 100%, you are able to really be a magnet and magnetize more blessings and more prosperity and more abundance into your life. All right. So listen, I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all. Go and be great. Go and do something amazing for yourself. And don't be afraid to say yes. You know, I know y'all thought I was going to say no. Don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be afraid to tell yourself yes. Do not be afraid to tell yourself yes. You are worthy. You are worth it. You deserve it. You deserve to be told yes by yourself. You deserve to tell yourself yes. I'm not worried about what other people are telling you. I'm worried more about, this is your season. And, you know, every season is your season, really. But before I get up out of here, I just want to say, you got this. Everything is yes. Um, if you ever think you're going to tell yourself no, just tell yourself yes again. You know what I mean? And just continue being great, you know, and can't wait to see you all in the very next video. All right. Thank you so much for showing up. It's the Joey Digital. I will check you all out in the very next video. Peace and love. Namaste.